This is the story of the ultimate dream. Man's dream. A dream of escaping from the confines of his own planet. A dream of freedom within his own universe. A dream of reaching the stars. The first frontier was Earth's gravity. Their first target was to reach the moon. Powerful rockets soon challenged this frontier. However, another barrier soon faced them. The restriction of traveling at the speed of light. For many years, research was undertaken, until man's ingenuity created jump gates. These devices allowed spaceships to travel many millions of light years in one leap. Now man's exploration of new systems and universes could begin. Colonization of new planets was difficult. Adverse planetary conditions, difficult terrain, and the shipping of materials made building difficult and very expensive. Again, research and invention supplied the answer. A powerful robot was created to terraform the planets and construct colonies. Once the terraformers had completed their work, the colonies were ready for man to live in, and many settlers traveled to new lives among the stars. As the years passed, man spread through many different star systems. But during this passage of time, the terraformers began to develop their own intelligence. They began to think for themselves. Secretly, they began plotting against their creators. Suddenly they turned and attacked, plunging man into the most deadly and destructive war ever fought. Man's far-flung colonies were taken by surprise. Many were destroyed in the first attacks, and soon the terraformers were preparing their final attack, on Earth itself. Only a small group of brave pilots saved the Earth from annihilation by tricking the larger terraformer fleet into chasing them through a hidden jump gate. Both fleets disappeared, never to return, and the jump gate was destroyed. It took man over 500 years to recover from the destruction wrought by their attackers. 500 years in which man once again was confined to his home planet. But the dream never died. For 10 generations, scientists struggled to regain the stars, and eventually a new type of spaceship was created. This ship, better known as the experimental shuttle, is the first ship in which it is possible to bridge vast interstellar distances without the use of a jump gate. The prototype is now ready to be tested.
This is Mission Control to X-Proto. All systems are go and we are ready for launch in T-minus 20 seconds. All stations stand by for launch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. Launch completed. Systems, report.
All systems are go.
Comms.
We are online, loud and clear.
Medic.
Vital signs are good and normal.
Acknowledged. All stations stand by for prototype test procedures. Okay. X-Pilot, let's do the standard procedures from the top. First, the basic acceleration-deceleration run to gauge the engine propulsion capacity.
Jump device charging at 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50%, 60, 70, 80, 90. Jumping.
Adrenaline level rising. 1.5 over normal. Pulse is rising. EEG steady. EKG normal.
Static increasing. We are losing signal. There's magnetic interference. Countermeasures applied. They are not working. Engines look good. Computers look good. Oh my god, there it is again. Do you see it? Right there. It doesn't look good. Can we get a fix on the problem? The what? Mission command. Systems here. Abort jump procedures. I repeat, abort jump procedures. Doesn't anybody hear me? Abort! Abort!
Alert. Ship systems malfunctioning. System check initiated. Shields malfunction. Laser broken. Ship hull critical. Conventional engine working. Weapon systems out of order. We are being hailed. Audio channel contains unknown language. Universal Translation Computer Learning.
I think we have language compatibility now. I am the captain of the Teladi Company's Space Fleet ship Phoenix. We are asking questions. We cannot identify your ship or your race. Identify yourself. We ask questions. Who are you? Your identification code means nothing to us. Please explain who you are. I am the captain of the Teladi Company's Space Fleet ship Phoenix. Do not attempt to move. We are scanning your ship.
We are scanned by Teladi Phoenix.
Why did you not say you are of Argon origin? We thought you Xenon, or maybe working for Split. We are experiencing diplomatic difficulties with Split race. Why do you claim you not know Xenon, the evilest curse in the universe? Why are you claiming you are not Argon when you resemble them so close? We must investigate more. We know nothing of this place. We must investigate more. Stay where you are whilst we scan your onboard computer files.
We are scanned by Teladi Phoenix.
You tell truth. Where is this place, Earth? We know not of it. This planet is not in our known universe. You are in a Teladi Company's space But your ship is going to explode in a few minutes. We will put a 1 megawatt shield into your ship. That will cost you 3,000 credits. Teladi Space Company controls this space sector. In addition to us and the Argon, Split and Xenon, there are the Boron and the Baronid. Captain of Teladi Company's Space Fleet ship Phoenix speaking. As I said, that will be 3,000 credits, please. You do not understand the importance of profit. Are you sure you're not from Argon? Now we have a problem. You owe Teladi Company many credits. You must pay, but cannot. I suggest compromise. We lend you 100 credits so you can trade. Later, you pay back the cost of the shield and this. 3,500 credits altogether. We Teladi are a generous race. If we can make profit. We suggest you pay it as soon as possible. You become a trader. You will become pirate outlaw to Teladi race. No more questions. You become trader, you pay back credit debt, then maybe we answer questions. Computers scan shows you have no weapons, shields, or navigation equipment. We will help. Stand by whilst we download information to your shipboard computer. Consider it an act of friendship from the Teladi to a stranger. But we warn you, do not abuse our friendship. Information you need to survive. You have no other choice. Without navigation, you'll die out there.
Receiving upgrade information for database.
Now you have knowledge to begin your trading. Simple. You buy and sell. Leave here and travel to nearest factory. Begin to trade.
Lottie Phoenix.
Destroyer, what do you want? We do successful business, stranger. You could make many credits working with us, Teladi. Now you prove you know how to make profit. We will tell you where the ones of your kind are. To Argon territory, you have to fly through the north gate from here to the Teladi game system. Then fly through the west gate from one sector to the next for many, many times. Soon you will fly through the sectors of a strange race called the Boron. They are strange but harmless. Fly through the west gates till you are in the Kingdom End Prime sector. From there on, the territory of the Argon starts behind the south gate. Now you have knowledge to begin your journey. Captain of Teladi Company's Space Fleet ship Phoenix wishes you good profit.
Titan speaking. Do you need help? Yes, this is the captain speaking. I am the captain of the Argon destroyer Titan. Of course I'm from Argon. This is the captain of the Argon destroyer Titan speaking. Our government has better things to do than deal with itinerant space traders like you. Please identify yourself. This is the captain of the Argon destroyer Titan speaking. You must be one of those crazy Gunners who believe in a holy planet Earth. Go away and don't waste our time. This destroyer has better things to do than taking care of religious maniacs. This is the captain of the Argon destroyer Titan. This destroyer is on government business. I do not intend to stop for some religious maniac.
Target now locked on Gunne Temple.
I would very much like to ask you some questions. Please be patient. All will soon be revealed. But much depends upon your answers. Tell me, what is your function on Earth? Where are you based, my son? Space Station Gunne, do you realize what you are saying? Nathan R. Gunne is our prophet and legendary leader. How did you arrive in our universe? Alas, we know not where Earth is. To us it is a place of legend, but we have information that may prove to be of use to you. Stand by as we download it to you. Gunners are a religious sect who originated on Argon Prime. They follow the teachings of an ancient legendary hero called Argon. We believe he was a space traveler that crashed upon Argon Prime many eons ago and founded the Argon civilization. We think he became their leader and gave them his own name, Argon. However, no physical evidence has ever been found to prove this theory. Originally, we were a group of dissidents who violently disagreed with our government's plans to reinvent Argon history in the year zero. As the government began destroying race archives, the Gunners managed to rescue many of the ancient records. They then set out to spread the word and teachings of Argon the Legendary throughout the universe. alerted some other races, mainly Boron, Paranid, and Tellardi. We think Nathan Argon arrived in our universe through a jump gate many eons ago. He led a great space fleet that, after a battle with an unknown enemy, crash-landed on Argon. There he met the leaders of the Argon and taught them how to create the many new technologies he and his race had mastered. If it exists, it could still function. We do not know. Before he crashed on Argon Prime, we believe Nathan Argon traveled through Chin's clouds in the Split System, far in the direction of the Tellardi. There are many asteroids in that sector. We believe that he managed to hide something in one. We know not. It is a long way, and the Split can be dangerous. Not if you purchased a mineral scanner. A mineral scanner can detect all known minerals in the universe. Nathan Argon brought with him some minerals not known to us. Therefore, if the mineral scanner picks up something it cannot identify, it could be the remains of something brought by Gunne himself.
Target now locked. An asteroid is one of the smallest natural objects in free space. Unlike planets, they have almost no gravitational field, making it easy to explore their minerals with modern machinery. Almost all the silicon and ore is nowadays produced in space mines built on top of asteroids. Some asteroids have higher amounts of resources than others. Asteroid. Target warning. Cargo bay open. Shields are down.
Try and hold it steady. I'm gonna try and make a final log entry. Can't keep it stable much longer, Captain.
Losing power in the stabilizers, Captain.
Video feed up and running, Captain. Okay, comms. Let's go for it. I have no idea who or what's gonna see this. But for what it's worth, this is the last ship's log completed by Earth Fleet Commander Nathan Argon. As you can see, we're damaged and out of control. We're gonna try and crash land on a planet our scanners detected that could sustain life, but it's far away. I've estimated we've just enough power to drive us towards its gravitational pull.
Captain, stabilizers still losing power.
Hold it as long as you can, damn it. Not much longer. Anyway, we succeeded in tricking the terraformers to follow us through the jump gate. As soon as my fleet made the breakthrough, we turned and waited for them to appear. It didn't take long. We were still forming our battle position when they appeared. Before they had time to realize what was happening, we attacked.
That seems to have got it, Captain. Try to hurry. I've no idea how long I can keep a signal.
Okay, comms, you got it. We managed to destroy many of their ships, but there were so many of them. Wave after wave of them. Eventually, they began to wear us down. Soon, I had no choice. I ordered what remained of the fleet to turn and run. We split up, and the terraformers followed. We seemed to have outrun them. The downside is that all navigation systems are damaged.
Better make that destroy, Captain!
Stabilizers almost gone, Captain.
Just get us inside the gravitational pull. We'll go manual, then turn off the engines and try to glide us to the surface. I've no idea where we are or what planet we're about to crash land on. I've no idea if the terraformers are behind us or already there. I've no idea if any other Earth ships survived.
Stabilizers holding, Captain.
I hope our trick worked and Space Command managed to seal the Earth end of the jump gate. The bad news is that I failed to destroy the gate at this end. It's still intact. I only hope the terraformers never realize that.
Losing signal again, Captain.
Some time ago, we passed a bunch of asteroids. I'm putting this log into a sealed container and firing it off in a drone missile. It's aimed at the largest asteroid. When it makes contact, it should nicely embed itself into the rock. The container has a signal device that should be picked up by any of Earth's survivors. At least they'll know someone else is alive out here.
Signal getting fainter, Captain.
Should anyone find this log, don't bother searching for us. We're light years away and we'll probably all be dead anyway. But if you are from Earth, for God's sake, make sure you get to the jump gate and disable it. I'm sorry I cannot give navigational locations. The place should be easy to find, as there will be a lot of space debris around. Over 1,000 ships were destroyed in that battle. Their burnt-out hulks will be floating over a wide area. Try looking where the debris is thickest. The jump gate should be a short distance behind it.
Signal almost gone, Captain. Missile prepared and ready to launch, Captain.
Hopefully the terraformers will never find the jump gate, but just in case, they...
Welcome back, my son. Did you find the asteroid? Maybe you should show this to the Argon destroyer. Now they will have to believe you.
Target now locked on Argon Titan.
You again. It seems you've become a wanted man. I've got a message from the pilot of the Argon 1 carrier that somebody aboard that ship wants to talk to you. Please fly to Sector The Wall and report to the Argon 1.
This is Carrier Argon 1. Can I help? I see. So you are the pilot the Secret Service wants to talk to. One moment. I'll put you through to someone else.
You are the pilot claiming to be from the planet known as Earth. We just might be on the same side. We are interested in the object you retrieved from inside the split space sector. We have monitored your every movement in this universe. Ever since you first met the Talard here, you have been the subject of the greatest scrutiny. At first, we suspected you may be a Xenon spy, but then, after your contact with the Gunnes, we became convinced that you really are who you claim to be. We do. We also need to know the coordinates for the ancient jump gate, just like you. Maybe because you don't want to see Earth destroyed. We have reports of a buildup of Xenon forces deep inside their own sectors. For some time, we believed that they were poised, ready to attack our own sectors. However, the existence of this jump gate changes things. In order to answer your question, we will download some history of our race directly into your onboard computer. Please read it and we will discuss matters further.
Welcome to the Argonopedia. You have chosen to look at the entry for the Xenon. During the year 160, reports emerged of unidentified spaceships appearing on the outer edges of the Argon Federation. These reports increased until the year 210, when these unidentified ships began attacking and destroying Argon ships. In 214, an Argon ship survived an attack, and the survivors reported the first positive sightings of their attackers, a race that became known as the Xenon. Between 214 and 225, these skirmishes escalated, culminating in the Xenon attack and destruction of the Antigon, a major Argon space station, killing thousands. In retaliation for this attack, the Argon had no choice but to declare war on the Xenon. This war became known as the Xenon conflict. The Argon Federation looked to their allies, the Paranid, for help, but after much debate and discussion, in 230, the Emperor of the Paranid finally refused to join the war, and relationships between the two races deteriorated. Between the years 230 and 255, the Xenon increased their attacks, and the Argon Federation lost battle after battle. Many space stations and colonies were lost, and the Xenon took more and more Argon territory. However, the tide turned around the year 255, when the Argon space fleet enjoyed a number of spectacular and daring victories. Slowly, sector by sector, they forced the Xenon back to their own frontiers and regained lost Argon territories. By 290, the Argon had succeeded in forcing the Xenon from all Argon Federation territories, and the attackers finally retreated back fleet came across a race called the Boron. In the intervening years, discoveries and explorations have led the Argon to the knowledge of the Xenon. Despite their defeat, Xenon craft still appear in various space sectors. They are still very dangerous and shoot any other craft on sight. That completes the requested entry in the Argonopedia.
You now see how dangerous this enemy is, and what a threat they pose to both our races. We figure that you know the location of the jump gate. For all our safety, it is a secret better share. The Argon government has authorized a plan to seek out the jump gate and determine whether the Xenon know of its existence. If they do, we must consider launching a surprise attack on their assembled fleet before they attack Earth through it. Before we do anything, we need to know the status of the ancient jump gate, and only you hold the clue to where it can be found. We would be most pleased to work with you to achieve the same end, the destruction of the Xenon. You continue to upgrade your ship. Get the best laser and shield technology you can get. You will need it. Then you will explore the Xenon territory to the east of the Argon Federation and seek the wrecks of Nathan Gunne's fleet. Once you find that, you will have found the lost jump gate. Come back here and report the position and status so we can plan a joint attack. Understood? Talk to the pilot of the ship again and ask him for a support fighter. Maybe you can also contact the M1 carriers of other races and ask them for support ships too. With a little squad behind you, exploring the Xenon territory will prove an easier task. I trust you will do your best. Ban Danna out.
Target now locked on. Gate. Space gates are believed to be leftovers of a superior ancient alien life form. Scientists of all races failed to explain how they worked. They form a web connecting the different systems and allowed all of the races to leave their home systems after they invented local space flight and found the gates.
What can I do for you, pilots? One moment. I will inform Ban Danna immediately. Great. Now that we know where the jump gate is located, our government will immediately activate a plan to attack the Xenon forces. The threat is real. Our first objective is to destroy the energy installations of the Xenon. Our undercover activities made it clear that it would be impossible to ultimately destroy the Xenon before destroying their power plants. We destroy a ship, and they build 2 new ones. You proved to be a good fighter pilot. Now we will give you the chance to play the key role in our attack on the Xenon. There are a number of power plants in the Xenon territory south of Boron Sector Ultrius Cloud. You will have to upgrade your ship till you can effectively wipe out a number of power plants. As soon as you decide to fly to the target sector, our fleet will be activated to support you. We will take care of the massive defense forces in that sector, while you eliminate the power plants. However, our fleet alone will not be able to hold back the Xenon fleet for long. If you are able to contact the other races, ask them to join our attack. Hopefully, they will understand the importance of this war.
Attention, energy target is now in firing range. Target now locked on. Argon 1.
This is Carrier Argon 1. Can I help? One moment. I will inform Ban Danna immediately. The Argon government was already informed of our victory, and I was told to declare you a hero of the Federation. From now on, every Argon station and factory will treat you like a real member of the Argon space fleet. Now we can continue our combined attack on the Xenon facilities. You did a great job destroying the power plants, but now we have an even harder target.
Welcome to the Argonopedia. You have chosen to look at the entry for the Xenon.
It looks like the Xenon managed to finish the construction of their new M0 mothership before we destroyed the power plants. This new ship is still located in the Xenon main sector. We did find a way to this sector from the split sector Thorax Beard. Leave Thurrocksbeard through the south gate. You will enter a Xenon sector. The Xenon main sector, with their shipyard and the M0 mothership, then lies behind the west gate.
We are scanned by Argon Discoverer.
Destruction of this ship is mandatory. We believe this ship has an ultimate weapon, strong enough to destroy even the biggest carrier and destroyer-class ships with just one shot. For this reason, we will need your help once again. The Argon fleet will attack the Xenon main sector right after you initiate the attack. If you can, ask the other races to join us again, but we will all have to stay clearly away from the Xenon M0 ship. It will be your task to go after the M0 itself, while we will distract as many of the accompanying ships as possible. Argon Secret Service reports that you will get target locks on 6 independent laser towers. Destroy all of them. Afterwards, we will all concentrate our fire on the mothership itself. Fine. The attack can start at any time. Ban Danna out.
Target now locked on unknown Xenon ship. Target is now in firing range. Camera follows us. Target now locked on unknown Xenon ship. Camera follows us. Camera follows us. Target now locked on. Alert, alert. Rocket closing. Alert. Rocket closing. Alert. Rocket closing. Camera follows. Alert. Rocket closing.
Yes, we did it! We're glad to meet you again. You're a real hero of the Federation. But right now, Ban Danna is not aboard. Please follow us to Argon Prime. Great to see you again. Ban Danna wants to talk to you.
Hello. I heard all the reports about your great fight. The Argon government is very pleased with the results of our joint effort. Oh, pilot, I have some bad news for you. Our scout ships reported that the Xenon plans to repair the jump gate to Earth were aboard the mothership and are now lost forever. You saved Earth, but you are now not able to return to your home planet. Our government is terribly sorry for this and wants to compensate your loss. There are a couple of upgrades for your ship specially developed by our engineers. The captain will deploy a few containers for you. I hope this will help you feel comfortable in the Argon Federation. Ban Danna out.